Hi, hello there, how are you doing? And welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero gameplay. So in the last time, we fought the Exaltis Overseer. I believe he's still alive. So in this part, we will be continuing our main story. We got a new character. I believe she is kind of related to the Sailume Corporation. Let's see. Yuzuha, yes. I didn't pull for her yet because I want Miyabi's weapon, I mean W engine. But as you can see, my materials for gambling not enough. I play this game on full free to play. Alright, without further ado, let's go. Yeah, the main quest. Bell seems to be having a serious discussion. Let's go over and see what's up. There's one chunky boy. Alright. Oh, boys, it's you. Yeah, it's me. What are you guys talking about? You all look so serious. Just why don't you guys talk? Perfect timing. Junior, I was just about to call you for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep, Senior Yunhu, please wait a moment. What do you mean, please wait a moment?
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porsalumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Yes, I know him.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Sailume is super important, and neither Tops nor Sailumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
Tops are coming here. Where does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porsalumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. Shifu doesn't want Yunquei Summit to get too close to Porsalumex, and honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Yeah, we need to investigate. Oh, we need to know them better.
Huh? Why is that?
We need to know about our enemies or friends.
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention.
So we three, we're gonna go.
Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
The three of us? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Who?
Oh, you mean
Fufu?
Senior Fufu?
Oh.
Well, we happened to learn yesterday that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point, I think your reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense. We should go to the banquet.
Fufu is getting the extra classes.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right.
Yep.
It's settled then. We'll do poor Sailume a favor and attend the banquet.
Right, the Barcelona's banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumchasin. Let's meet up in front of Yumchasin then. Do we need to sleep? The impending crush of waves. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Belle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yumchasin. Better go meet them there.
We are in version 2.1 update. Second floor. Guys. What, you sure took your sweet time getting here. Sini and I are starving. It's not even meal time yet. Haha, I saw some premium tangerine pill the other day and couldn't have but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. Hahaha, to be honest with you, I actually skipped lunch just for this meal. What's up with you two? Hey, since we are coming anyway, we can let Postulate off easy, right? Now that everyone's here, let's roll. Damn, sweetie, she's so fine. Welcome to Yumchasin. Esteemed guests of Sailume, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Right. Yes, please. You then arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. This is the first time we've been on the second floor of Yumchasin. Yes, Damien. Wow, so many people. Looks like this Wi-Fi Peninsula security inspection is a pretty big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you've got a point. Even without the exalties causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Postulates regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Yeah, there's him over there. Hey juniors, your seniors gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Yeah, Wes and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Try to eat enough for Shifu and the others to tell. Yes, I believe Panin who can do that. Right, let's just go. Damien's over there. Yes, I see him. Let's see. Do we got a new a new character here? Oh, where else? He looks like a playable character. Yo, my boy, Damien.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived.
Yeah, just straight to the point.
As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asked Damien about the current situation. Intently asked Damien about the current situation. Teasing. Intently. Teasing.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltus appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and poor Sailume is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Poor Sailume and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
And why is that?
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Of course it is.
No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories.
Yeah, that woman again, the green hair woman.
All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Sailume remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Really?
We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding Sailume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Sailume, and by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
The green hair woman.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Sailume didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS's executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
They are just an NPC.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Sailume Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Sailume Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Sailume together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Sailumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Gonna split the Sailume. Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will
work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, so Damien doesn't like either of those tops.
Wise. What should we do now that Damien's left?
I want to take a stroll around the banquet hall. What do you have in mind? I'll follow your lead.
I want to look around the banquet hall. After everything Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
So one of those leaders must be collaborating with the Exaltis behind the scene.
All right, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
So there, she fine too. Yeah, you talk to me. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risk of releasing Sailume in the Hollow, and who knows when those Exaltis might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the Exaltis, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption. What the hell is gumption? In young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferro's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all the hunch of our test, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We are truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter. So please excuse our humble hospitality. Throne Quarter is New Eridu. New Eridu? No, it's not New Eridu. Throne Quarter is in the city. Well, Persumet hosting, how could everything be less than perfect? The top guests at the venue appear relaxed. Definitely not looking like they are here to hold Persumet accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Perros remain hostile in their exchange. Even in front of top executives, Damon says he hasn't sided with either party. And it seemed to be true. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher ups give me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tight rope. Perros and Lucro. We are just pretending. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the top VIPs here, all it takes to a little nod and boom is a done deal, right? I'm on good term with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your staff people should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Minister and the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Hey miss, we are out of Lazuli Char Siu here. Better restock soon. Lazuli Char Siu. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Persumet brought in a special guest chef today. They have got to know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steam one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste, and don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Oh, he's teaching her cooking. Whoa, you are just straight up ordering? Well, we are just getting started. Let me show you what this panda siren is made of. Alright, if I can finish my food, I can get it back to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you are getting it to go? Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Save a ton of money too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose, put in abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, and custard pastries. Red meat coin dumpling. A vegetable crystal shumai. What? Alright, just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingy mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. All of that food sounds delicious. After that, I've already made up a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Belle. What are they doing, Belle? Just checking message.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
Yeah, food. Share your thoughts about food.
From what I saw, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together.
Yeah, maybe it's just in front of people.
What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the Porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The security investigation seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But, come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelain is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal.
Yeah, food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top
My apologies, miss.
Yep, that's her.
Okay.
Use her.
Terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Wait. This is Alice.
Sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry, I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
Young lady,
happened?
seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yes,
you're the
ma'am.
military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
That's a
That
beautiful
girl in there
name,
with
ma'am.
decorative props. Just here for show.
What? After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Alice and Yuzuha. Late at night after Porcelain's welcome banquet had ended in the luxury suite prepared by Porcelain for the inspection team.
If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease. You misunderstand me, as I just said. Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
A child of the last Sailume's tops brass or something. A few minutes later, inside Suiben Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Ah, Wise. You're up too?
The knocking on the door, it wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just my imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Signorine who answer the door. Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
There's Alice. And where is Yuzuha? That thing is right outside the window. Ah, the ghost.
Master Pan, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly.
And what are you, Alice? What siren are you? A rabbit? No, not a rabbit.
But
Chipmunk.
I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
A friend, because a friend. Yes. Who is this your friend?
We're here, Senior Inhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that.
After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Ah,
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out.
oh yeah, Lucy.
Awkward, but
Montefiore.
it was mostly on our end.
I forgot. Montefiore is Lucy.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My ether dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Senior Yinhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity.
What
Let
opportunity?
me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Damn, we got financial issues right now. Really? Yinhu.
Can you please stop putting more pressure on me, Senior?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Have Alice settled in her room at Suiben Temple. Phew, finally got everything settled. No, not settled yet, Wise. Senior Yinhu and Bella have gone back to their rooms. I should have head to back too. Right, time to sleep. I suspect that you fall asleep at the moment you hit the bed and the next morning. How do you get Wise's number? Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Okay. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was just about to look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you at the Suiben Temple atrium. Atrium is like gate, the front gate. She look cute.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
How did you sleep last night? Feeling rested?
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your concern. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
No, that's a good observation. That's a good ability.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. The Suibian Temple just lives up to its name.
She knows what's happening around her. Every subtle change.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure.
And where is my earring? I mean, Wise earring. I put an earring.
Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Mr. Wise, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Sure, let's go now. Yep.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
Where's your room, Alice? Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. On the left. Okay. Oh, right here. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Sailume ran out of rooms in the guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Then they just ditching Alice. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There are all kinds of items scattered around. You're right. Yeah, that's like her room there. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Huh? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed here by yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on the balcony of there. I can't believe that they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If possible, in our household did something that is irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our butler. Ah, sorry, I went off on a tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you have also been really sweet. I feel like it's around you. Yeah, Alice. Well, every girl's feel like it's around wise. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and his tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of falling flower pot. Yes, it must have been the wind. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live on? The second to the last floor. The one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Yep. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. So I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah. That's crane. Yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? A tower crane. Yeah, there. Why do I feel like a bamboo involved in this? The Everton drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No wait, this looks like a claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you are onto something, and before you know it, you leave the box into something and onto something. I don't know. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprint. That sparkly feeling is a glow in the dark paint. Glow in the dark paint. There's the same color as the glowing skeleton I saw last night. Yeah. It looks like you found our perpetrator.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
A bamboo.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It must have just been your eyes playing tricks, yeah? It was a flower pot? Yeah, it could be.
Could the shadow have just been your eyes playing tricks on you? It was pretty dark last night after all.
Huh? You're joking, right?
It was probably from some cargo hanging from the tower crane.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. It was knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
It was knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
But if something that large hit it, wouldn't all the pots have fallen to the ground?
Really?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you.
Skeleton.
After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down.
Yeah.
The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller.
And there's a footprints too.
Looks like we have the same
A small
thought.
footprints.
That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Can we climb?
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
I think it's a bamboo.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
On the roof.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
Why?
Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Oh, this guy.
There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! There! It ran into the jump!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit.
Monato?
What?
It's been so long.
Visitors.
Coming!
Oh, Yuzuha is with him.
What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki?
Yuzuha is not with the Sailume. Alice is. I'm wrong about that.
His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama.
That's Yuzuha's pet friend, I guess.
Huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases.
Okay.
Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them, yet somehow it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Sailume Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%.
All right. Thank you very much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Sailume previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, I think Alice is being used by them.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, may I say something?
Yeah, tell them wise.
Sailume brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Sailume. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target?
Yeah.
I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
What do you mean is Yuzuha? Wise is already awakened some new powers.
Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
That's what weird people say.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Special porcelain shard. A porcelain shard is relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be a part of a large device. Huh.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
How's that?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell.
Experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell.
Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow.
Oh. Etheric is like a ethereal container.
Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
What were you all talking about?
We suspect that someone at Porsalumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put,
just like last time,
we claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Just like the doctor. Dr. Law.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Sailume Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicraft. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Sailume Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porsalumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porsalumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable.
Yeah, they already become friends.
Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Fancy girl.
Can I come with you to Sailume Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, But we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Oh really, Manato is happy to be teamed up again with Wise. Why sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word. And when Yuzuha's around. Yeah, I know bro. What the heck, Manato, that's so mean. You two seem pretty familiar with each other. We are classmates. Though we have got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula, standout characters like Manato are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching are generally nice people are even rarer. I see. So just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can let Post-Remax get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Sailume Bay and ask around. Sailume Bay. Speaking of Sailume Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Sailume Heights. In the past, lumite or mine from the hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Suiben Temple entrance goes straight to Sailume Bay. Shouldn't have been fixed last week. Oh, that elevator. I noticed that. So the elevator goes to Sailume Bay. Let's go check it out. Yeah, that elevator in front of Temple Gate. Yeah, this is the place. Oh.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Sailume. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Sailume Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Sailume Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Sailume has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Sailume Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Yeah, shoot.
Sailume Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Sailume. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we can't go to Sailume Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Yeah, right. All those lies like, there aren't any other routes, only work on outsiders. Sailume can't fool us.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Sailume is, They might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Sailume Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzuha and Marco leave, you return to Subin Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Belle what had happened that morning. I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception isn't quite on your level. I barely even use that perception technique Shifu taught me. Because Wise got a special class with Shifu. But I agree with you all, this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Wise, I'll come with you to Sailume Bay using EOS. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you set out with EOS.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Going up first. The highway. Are you taking the highway? Alright guys, let's go. Actually, I think you have been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich god. I don't want Wise to think you are a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put out your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we are gonna deal with those patrolling security mech instead. I'm here. Oh, that raccoon is just a raccoon, just chilling on her back. Perfect timing, we just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain path too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any resident from passing through under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltists might be trying to escape. And he even got all kind of security mech patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path full of machines right now? Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. What do you mean? I got a whole army behind me. No, this just got way easier. Vaguely explain your fairy's ability. Oh, yes. So you are saying you have got this killer AI that can perfectly work out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yes. Yeah. Phew, good thing the princess isn't here right now. Oh, should definitely be all. Absolutely not. You cannot do that. Princess? Alice? Is it Alice? Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Wes, let's roll. Minato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Minato was totally ignored. Poor guy. Alright, if we are all set, let's head out. Alright. Oh, we are gonna use Yuzuha, I suppose. Yuzuha and...
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Sailume Bay.
So? No. I thought we are gonna use Yuzuha and Minato.
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
Where is the city? Where is the city? I think I didn't try her trial yet. Can inflict sweet scare on enemies during your flavor match.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Oh, he's actually fighting. Yeah, that's Minato.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
What's that? A sword?
The agent's suggestion is worthy of consideration.
I feel like Minato is a stunner. Minato, why don't you finish it off? Why?
All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
Wait a minute. This place is beautiful. I love a place like this. On a cliff and on a higher cliff. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been telling us. Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Yeah, who on earth could it be? They are coming. Alice. It is Alice. He's so cute.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
It is. Don't be afraid, mortal.
Wise, it's you. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Ms. Ukinami, Mr. Komano, I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Sailume. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice from Yuzuha.
You're worried Sailume might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailume Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
The patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Alice. We got 2 new characters. Perhaps after we got Alice banner for the phase 2.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Breathing.
You're a real chatterbox.
Oh, she's pretty
You
good.
handle yourself well in a fight.
Oh, she's pretty good. Damn.
Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Uh-oh, it's people from Sailume.
avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs...
Oh no, I'm too fast. Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the bamboo workbench and find the passcode.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Yeah, Belle is controlling controlling EOS.
Jumping around with EOS before.
Wait.
EOS's tiny legs can jump that high?
Yep, Belle.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Now we don't actually need to collect all the coin. It's the other side, okay? Alright. Oh, nah. I don't need that coin. There we go.
Nailed it! Classic Phaethon!
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Ellie's attack is pretty good.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Has been exposed. How much longer until we get to Sailume Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Adjust your breathing. And then we're there?
Yeah, slay.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh. Someone watching us. Huh, this is the place. A new place. I mean a new map. So this is Sailume Bay. What a beautiful sight. This is an interesting place. Yeah. Well, do you rest well? It seems like Miss Yukinami and the others have found someone selling Sailume material. Let's head over. Somebody can keep access to the map. Look at this place. What the heck is that? Whether it's for researching for Sailume clothing or even they are a valuable experience. What can you show me that dialogue again? What the heck is that? It's like a rocket booster. Yeah, this is pretty good place. Under the big cave. Alright, stick to the main quest.
Ha, Yuzuha! Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
A white-haired ghost woman.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Sailume and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
This container.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place.
Container piece.
Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
So, are we going to ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Minato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
I saw a chest. Whenever you saw a chest, just go grab it. You will forget. Yeah. A W engine. Is that a W engine? No. Hey there, are you Mellow? Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain material around here. Could you take a look at this photo of on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? Don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Sailume. Yes, Showcad. Of course, we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this Sailume shard? No way, can you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. Oh, it's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal, though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. Yeah, you can do, you can fix it, Wise. Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where the Sailume shard came from. Nah, you don't know anything, kid. Nice.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed!
Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this Sailume shard came from?
No.
Huh?
I knew it. Wise, just break the thing beyond repair.
It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Sailume doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
We're not actually strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrong, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
This kid is playing with us. Look here, little dude. You don't wanna mess with me. Just look at Wise. Smiley face. Yes, he's about to break something.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it had something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Sure, Mello. Pull a prank on Mello to spook him. Of course. Them kids need to be teach a lesson.
Things are a little complicated now, and I'm afraid Dante might be in serious trouble.
Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him? Wise! I didn't think you had it in you. Your little prank really impressed me.
Oh. That's an accidental risk. Okay, I'll accept it.
Mello, if you care about Dante this much, you should stop holding a grudge against him, okay?
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it. I'll make up with him. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction!
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think?
Why is being adopted is such such a deal? I mean, is that a really serious thing? Being adopted? I don't know, man. That's pretty normal, you know.
What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
Okay.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, they already become friends.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
Here, very close.
Yeah, we can go up. This is pretty good place. A good vibe. Yeah. I like this place. Oh. Mommy's here. Yep, Mommy's here. Pretty good. Oh, we cannot go there yet. Okay. It's all there.
Miss
Ma'am?
Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you.
Are you a playable, ma'am?
All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Isolde fires a plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near the where you are hiding. Oh no.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round!
Yes, yes. So you knew we were here.
So, you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise. But you're right. I came to Sailume Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Okay. Okay. This is not her first time. I see.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Sailume Bay given how strict Porcelumex has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago.
This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money.
Yeah, it is her money.
Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
This piece.
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. They are forgotten. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow received it. Oh. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I want to know more about you, ma'am, and your comrade. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the border of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Janus Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. You are heroes too. Indeed, back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for this city. What? Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you are getting at. I don't sound happy with the defense force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. No, ma'am. You are as fine as it is. Was it just as a coincidence that Miss Zenless said that? Or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Sailume first. What's wrong? Nothing. I don't have any other question. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
Please make Isolde a playable character.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
That's the reason she come here every year. It will be interesting if Hoyo making that kid, the other kid's name Virgil and Dante.
Dante. So this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? what are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kinda worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all this so...
It really is a great dream.
Sold.
Miss Isolde, what are
What are
you
you
doing
doing?
out here?
Yeah.
Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porsalumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Sailume Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current.
Lemnian Island is a big place.
But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
What do I do with this? Denny gun. A children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullet. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Oh. Plastic bullet. Plastic Denny. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. It's sold. What are we supposed to... Yeah.
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Whistle's instruction, you fire a shot out toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent.
You guide us to the
The
source.
toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not sure if I completely understand, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
Yes, Wise.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What, Minato?
What's up, Minato? What's
Yeah.
with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, he's saying something.
No way! You definitely have something
Yeah.
in your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailume Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
Ukinami.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck?
Drifting. A wave drifting.
No.
Drifting in the wave.
know?
Ukinami.
There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that.
So is she from the Hollow?
Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Huh. She's born in the Hollow. Yuzuha. As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward a Lemnian Hollow in the distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew, we finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
That little boat. Are you serious? My dude. This is the ship. The ship. Are you serious? That's a ship. It ain't big, but it's honest work. Yeah, I know. But she's steady on the water. Bro, Dante, just look at Minato, my boy here. Yeah, we good. After entering the hollow from where the obscure shot had flowed out, very quickly you discover a tiny piece of obscura in a nearby drainage channel, so you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah! There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porsalumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Or perhaps the Exaltis remnants.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
I love this.
Walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Jesus slay. Alice.
You actually sound kind of excited.
I'm too fast again. The path ahead splits into two directions. Both paths lead to higher ground and the water flow into the drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Speed up. Hold up, check this out. There are small wheel tracks here. It seems they have been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can multiply and will disperse to imperceptible level after a while. Could this race be reset? Seems super sus. Yes. Hey everyone. Since we don't have any lead on the water, should we check out where these tire tracks lead? Might give us the breakthrough we are looking for. Sounds like a plan. Well, some of the wheel tracks might be not visible anymore. Try using the insert technique Shifu taught you. Yep.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Yep. Wheel tracks tainted with traces of miasma. Looks like they are from a small cut of some sort. Following the trail of miasma might lead to more tracks like this nearby. Grab this. Can I grab this? Yes. Thank you.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Yeah. Wheel tracks and cart. The messy wheel tracks suggest that carts frequently pass through here. Upon close inspection, you will notice a thin cart on the ground nearby, probably dropping during some commotion. Whoa, why are there so many wheel tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy carts around here a lot. These many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are cards coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transported something. But are they bringing stuff out, taking stuff out? Actually a good question. Yep. Look here, do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh well, princess, you are sharper than I thought. Hey look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an SS card. Hey Wise, take that SS card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals, I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Damn.
Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals.
Magneto, what is your problem? Why can't you just finish them off?
Come on, let's go check out that door.
Yeah, sure. We're sweeping the card. Probably because of the miasma around here. Don't that's available workbench right by the gate. Rest of like the initial password must be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. It'll be quick. Yep, like last time. Marcel. Wait, excuse me. What the hell? What the heck? What am I doing? Right.
It's open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. Solid hit! Score one for me!
Damn.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr. Komano is throwing shade at himself.
Road ends ahead.
Huh? It ends?
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here.
No time to deal with you individually.
But there might be a passage behind that miasma. Who dares hurt Alice? A chance to score!
Oh, she said who dares hurt Alice. Use her. So they have already become a best friend.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Not just key card but a password too, since when did the elevator get such high level security? Let's look around and see if there's another way to get through here. Oh. The hole. There's a bunch of boxes stacked up entire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they have been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settled the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. Huh, that's a little odd though. Look here, the box label claims the contents are thermal insulation material for construction, but that tends to be very light. How did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means they're under outer package for the shipment. Yeah, something else. No, these boxes definitely came from that shipment, but they never contain any thermal insulation. And there's no way whatever was in here is something that can be completely transported into the hollow. That's why they are using fake boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that will help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. There's a hole here. Oh, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed right through. The miasma around here is particularly thick, but the materials we have encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought these folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma. So this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here that will help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. The group then investigated the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We may not have cracked the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady.
My lady.
Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like I've seen it somewhere before.
Are you remembering something?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
We didn't find the boss yet. After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Sailume Heights.
We finally made it back to Sailume Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, Our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Sailume Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
Oh no, she's walking into a trap.
In case something goes wrong during the
I knew it. Nah, no, dude. You don't do that to my Alice.